the show. This is halftime. We've been a great act all the way from the Canadian province of Nova Scotia, the mayor of the province of Nova Scotia. Ladies and gentlemen, a rock and roll band here to grace the stage in Uncle Clive's. Put your hands together for the music, the one and only. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Throwing Toasters!
Hello, Pasadena! Are you ready to rock? No, shut up, guitar boy, we're not. Thank you very much. I'd like to apologize. The rest of the band couldn't make it here tonight. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to get the guys to do more things as a group, as a band, so today we're going to go on a little group project. We're going to go see some movies. And we got to the theater, and Dirk and Timmy wanted to see The Passion of the Christ. And Musty and I wanted to see Hellboy. And so a fist fight broke out right there. We're not here. But here's a little song about movies. Well, here comes Patrick. Man, that guy is rude. He likes to give away the endings to any movie that you have not viewed. If a new movie comes out, you can bet Patrick's already gone. Then he goes around spoiling the endings for just about everyone. Patrick, the spoilers come and better cover up your ears. Because of him I haven't enjoyed a movie in several years. Because he's always blabbing plot points to anyone who is near. Patrick, the spoilers come and better run away from here. Well, I thought I would do the right thing and take Patrick out and kill him. That would be like that movie, Falling Down, Michael Douglas becomes the villain. So I just put up with Patrick and all his rambling on. Figured out the best thing I could do would be sit down and write this song. Because then, all of you could join in with all of my pain. And then I could be just like Patrick, and I could do just the same. Darth Vader is Luke's dad, and he's Leia's too. Soylent Green is made of people, and Rosebud's a sled too. In The Usual Suspects, Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Sose. And in The Shining, all Jack's typing is all work and no play. Till, in The Crying Game, turns out to be a guy. And Kevin Costner in No Way Out, he's really a Russian spy. Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense, dead right from the start. And in Titanic, DiCaprio dies and he breaks Kate Winslet's heart. Wow, giving out these spoilers is really a fun kind of game. I mean, once you give it a shot, you're never really quite the same. And I'm sure that there's some of you who probably think this song is pretty lame. I guess I probably should have warned you that Patrick's my middle name. Damn you, guitar boy! I'd like to give yourselves a big round of applause for coming out to the show here tonight. I would especially like to thank the folks who sat right down front. I'd like to give special mention to them because a lot of times when people come to comedy clubs, they go, we don't want to sit down front because the comedians will make fun of us. But I'm not going to make fun of anybody, so. Well, what's your name? Jen. Jen, do they call you Jen? Jenny? Jen. Ooh. Jen, thank you for coming to the show. Let's give Jen a big round. Security. There's a girl who lives in my apartment building. She's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. And I'd do anything if I could be with her. I'd do anything. So every morning I leave a rose on her doorstep. And every morning she just steps right over it. I smile at her as she walks by, but she doesn't even look my way. completely insane from always watching Riley walking around with that dog and that cane. Hey Riley, why can't you see how very, very much you mean to me? But that thought never entered your mind. You must be blind. Call. I'm going to do one more song and I'll be back a little bit later while they're tabulating the votes. This song is a special request going out to a very special somebody. Dave. Sometimes I wonder if Eskimos use microwaves. Sometimes I wonder if Michael Jackson ever shaves. Sometimes I wonder what bowling balls are made of. And sometimes I wonder what happened to OJ's other glove. Sometimes I just sit around and I wonder till I'm blue. Baby, one thing I never wonder about is how much I love you. 2, 3, 4! Sometimes I wonder if dolphins ever cry. Sometimes I wonder if Michael Eisner's a truly happy guy. Sometimes I wonder about the purpose of birthmarks. Sometimes I wonder how come twisters only hit trailer parks. Sometimes I just sit around and I wonder till I'm blue. Baby, one thing I never wonder about is how much I love you. 2, 3, 4! Sometimes I wonder, why was the movie Congo ever made? And sometimes I wonder, how can we never see a brand new ice cream truck? And sometimes I wonder, why are Renaissance fairs so popular? What could be done to prevent that? But darling, I never wonder about how much I love you. Him, actually. Sometimes I wonder how I made it through college so soon. Sometimes I wonder how many laws could I break with a spoon? Sometimes I wonder about barbecue tongs. Sometimes I wonder if anyone's listening to my song. Sometimes I just sit around and I wonder till I'm blue. Baby, one thing I never wonder about is how much I love you. 2, 3, 4! Thank you very much, Pasadena! Good night!
All right.
You speak now.
First, second, and third. 1, 2, and 3. Any other ballots? Going once on the ballots. Going twice on the ballots. Are you going to grab that for you? We'll be back for more audience surveys, so fill these out while you have a second. Also, very important, folks. I've just been informed a car has been towed. Excuse me. If you drive a car, that's good because there's no fucking public transportation here. So glad to have your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together once again and welcome Throwing Toasters!
Yes, I like the crappiest music you can find. Thank you. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, you cannot vote for me either. I'm sorry. Oh. But I will be selling CDs after the show, and if you buy one, everyone's a winner. So that's, I'm a substitute teacher during the day because I believe that rock stars should give back. And, I don't have anything against people like Kid Rock or Eminem, but when a second grader comes in singing Kid Rock and Eminem lyrics, I think that's a little bit too young for kids to be hearing Kid Rock and Eminem. Maybe the third grade. And I decided it really was my responsibility as a pop star to write a song that would be okay for kids to hear, so this is that song. Always remember to say please and thank you when you're taking candy from a stranger. Always remember to do what your parents say. You can do whatever you want when they're not around. It only takes 13 digits to call India. Stick a fork in the microwave and set it to 30 minutes. If you draw on the living room wall with a blue crayon, it will give you the power to fly. There's lots of tasty things to drink under the sink. Why not go and give them a try? Old people are really easy to push over. Have you ever watched TV in the bathtub? It's fun. Spend some time visiting with your grandma and tell her the family's betting on when she's gonna die. Spend some time playing with your little brother and convince him he's got the power to stop a moving vehicle. Sneak up and scare Daddy while he's shaving. Take record Mommy when she's yelling at you and play it back when she's got friends over. Please don't do anything that I've said in this song unless you really want to be cool. Thank you very much. I really am a substitute teacher today, and people always go, "Oh, you're a substitute and a comic. You must have so many funny stories." And I just really basically have this one. I was teaching a bunch of fourth graders, and I had them write a paragraph about a vacation they had taken. And when they were done with the paragraph, they would bring the paragraph up to me, and I would read it out loud, and then kind of proofread it that way, and then see how well they did. So this kid, he finishes his paragraph and brings it up to me, so I start reading it out loud, and it was, "My trip to Las Vegas." That's what it was called. It says, "I went on a vacation to Las Vegas with my family. It took us 4 hours to get there in the car. It was a very long and boring trip. All I did was sit in the back seat, listen to music, and play with myself." And I said, "Michael, don't you mean you played by yourself?" And he goes, "Well, what do you mean?" And I go, "Well, I just mean you were in the back seat, there was nobody else there, you were playing by yourself." And he goes, "No, I meant I was touching my penis." All right then, good job, have a seat. They're not my kids, I don't know. They show up at 8, if no one's dead by 3, I've done my job. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great falling. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't get him a dime, but I could. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch themselves a pail of water. They fell down and we sued everyone. Well, I didn't have any idea what to do. So I called the nursery rhyme lawyer, and in just 1 week he found that miserable scumbag of a man and had him paying child support. I live in a booth now and have a summer sandal on the lake. Thanks, nursery rhyme lawyer. When your help is there, I'm gonna be there. Kids ran away with your spoon. I'll get it back soon. If you lost your sheep, there's no need to weep. Someone's stealing your heart, don't let it break your heart. If your bridge is falling down, I'm gonna be around. You know who I am. I'm the nursery rhyme lawyer. Oh yeah, I jump over candles for a living. I'm usually, pretty nimble and quick, but one day I slipped a little puddle of wax and I burnt myself pretty badly. So I called the nursery rhyme lawyer, and he was able to get me workman's comp and no time flat. Thanks, nursery rhyme lawyer. Yeah, my little lamb called me to school one day. When we got there, all the boys and girls just laughed and laughing all day long. So I called the nursery rhyme lawyer, and we were able to file defamation and character suits against them, and I haven't heard so much since. Thanks, nursery rhyme lawyer. I got pushed off the wall, and the nursery rhyme lawyer got me $1.2 million. I did a real rock and roll move. Did you see that? I sat back and then I was sliding on the cable, so I did a kick, but I went like rock and roll. I have trouble with the ladies. I know, shock. And I was looking at my past 2 relationships, finding out where things went wrong, and I realized that in my past 2 girlfriends I've been with, there has been a common event in both relationships that signaled the beginning of the end. And that is, I went to a wedding with the girl I was dating. If you're dating somebody, don't ever go to a wedding with them. It's just a train wreck ready to happen. The first girl I was dating, we went to a wedding and so anyway, okay, train of thought, okay. I was dating this girl, and there were friends of hers that were getting married, and they asked me to videotape, because they know I like to videotape stuff, and through their window, and so we might as well invite him, he's going to do it anyway. No. But anyway, so like right before the wedding, the day before, they called me and they go, "Hey Grant, we don't need you to videotape. Thank you very much. We hired some professional video guys." And I was like, "Oh, all right." But you know what? I'll bring my video camera anyway. Because what if something happens that the video guys don't catch on tape, and then I can videotape it, and then they'll have a complete view of their wedding day. So I brought my video camera, and at the wedding they had 3 video guys, and these guys were great. They were just everywhere filming everything, and after about 5 or 10 minutes I realized that the only thing these video guys were not videotaping, we're not getting any footage of, was the video guys. So I started videotaping the video guys. Just wherever this one guy went, I would follow him with my camera. And I was sitting in the bleachers, or whatever they're called, and watching this guy go around. And about 15 minutes through the service, after I started videotaping this guy, he realized what I was doing. And so he's videotaping the bride and groom, but like every 5 seconds he goes, and so it was good. I got like a good 30 minutes on the guy, and so at the end of the wedding, they have one of those receiving lines, and I never know what to say at the reception receiving line. Like, "Hey, you didn't forget your lines. Good job." I don't know what to say. So I stepped out of the receiving line, and as I was standing there watching people go through, I realized there was a video camera right here in my face. And I turn and look, and it's the video guy, and he's aiming his camera right at me. So I get out my video camera and I start videotaping him. "What are you doing?" Nothing, I'm just having fun, relax. "Oh, well, you need somebody's permission in order to videotape them. Did you know that?" And I go, "Well, when we came up to the church today, you guys were videotaping us, and you didn't ask our permission." "Oh, well, it's different because you're an invited guest. Besides, there's lots of beautiful footage for you to videotape. Why are you videotaping me?" And I go, "Would you relax?" I go, "What am I going to do with the footage?" And he goes, "Yeah, what are you going to do with the footage?" So if you go to www.angryvideoguy.com, kidding. It's .org. I don't want to make any money off of it. So that was, my girlfriend was a little bit upset about that because I caused a scene. So then the next girl I was dating, we went to a wedding, and it was even worse for me because she was in the wedding. She wasn't the bride or anything, because that was weird, but she was in the wedding party, and that meant that I was pretty much by myself the entire time. And then at the reception, she sat up at the head table with everybody else, and I'm with people I don't know. And so I was kind of looking around for something to do, and I noticed that at every table, at every place setting, they had one of those little disposable cameras. Now I understand at a wedding, you know, have 1 or 2 disposable cameras on a table, but I thought this was a little bit overkill, having one at every place setting. Because like when the bride and groom went to cut the cake, all 250 guests were standing there with the... What do you need, a panoramic flip book of cutting the cake? I don't understand. So I decided I was going to take pictures that nobody else was taking. My own pictures. So I took the camera and I took an entire roll, 36 exposures, of people's feet at the wedding. But I just didn't randomly take pictures. I thought about it. Like when the bride and groom had their first dance, I took a picture of their feet. Like the mother of the bride, I took a picture of their feet. And I thought it was nice, and it made the evening just go right by, and I turned to my camera at the end. And then about 2 weeks later, I got a call from my girlfriend. Did you take an entire roll of photos of people's feet at the wedding? She heard about the videotape. And I said, yeah, I did. I thought everyone would have a good sense of humor about it. I thought it was funny. Well, it's not funny. And my brother and sister-in-law are furious. And they want $20 for film developing. They got like double prints or something. And I go, I'm not going to pay $20 for film developing. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to pay that. If you want this relationship to continue, you're going to pay the $20. So I said, fine, I'll pay the $20. But I want the photos. And I have them tonight, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see them. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking, funny joke. No, I really do have the photos. I'll have them right outside for the show. I knew that was the beginning of the end, so this is a little song I wrote for that girl. Our love is like a puppy dog, one that's just been spayed or neutered. We feel sad and we feel betrayed, and our genitals hurt. Our love is like the winter snow that surrounded the daughter party. They were trapped and the snow began to mock them as they were forced to eat each other. Our love is like this because it's not very good. When people look at our love, they can't look away. It's like a car accident you see on the freeway. Our love is like this little love song, pretty but pretty simple. The longer it goes, the more annoying it gets, and it's best when it's over. Our love is like this because it's not very good. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I do have 2 CDs available. I'll have them right outside with the wedding photos after the show. If you'd like to pick them up, they're $10 each or both for $15. And I'm hoping to sell at least 60 or 70 tonight because rent's due tomorrow, so if you could please, for the love of God, pick up 5. I also have free buttons. Now they're numbered though, so in a year you'll be able to sell a wedding day for a penny. I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight. I'm going to do one more song and then I'll leave you alone. I would also like to thank Jen for sitting right down front. Thank you, Jen. Did you have a good time? Alright, you guys have been a fantastic crowd. I'll do one more and leave you alone. The clock reads 3:27 and I'm shaking in the night. My sweat makes the sheets like skin, and I know I've lost the fight. Now's the time I know when you and I can be alone. I can hear the sleep in your voice as you pick up the telephone. you hear me? Jen, no need to fear me. Jen, don't you know I never let you come to any harm? I'm obsessed. Jen, alright, I'm a mess. Jen, but you gotta admit, that's part of my charm. Oh, Jen, you're mine, can't you tell? And if I can't have you today, well then, I'll have you now! Jen, oh Jen, oh Jen, oh Sorry about that. Look at me. Look at me or I won't leave the stage.